Hi guys, it's Legend for 101 here once again. Season 2 Succession review. Ah, Kendall. My boy. He stepped up at the end of this season. He was depressed, literally. Kendall was so depressed, like the literally first 3 quarters of this season. And I was like, oh my, look at my boy. He's crushed. He's depressed. He's beaten down, he's downtrodden, his own family's taking the mick out of him. They're saying, it's a poor guy, this and that. I was like, he's just getting crapped on. Different relationships back and forth throughout the season. And the focal point of this whole season was the crew storyline in the season 1 where this all get covered up. They shredded the papers where Greg and Tom covered it up. But yeah, this season was amazing. Better than the first season. That's it. Season 2, better than this first season. So that's a plus, a massive plus. You always want your second season to be better than the first. That's what you want. But yeah, Succession has achieved that. A plus. Both seasons A plus. No question. So we get Logan Roy, the dad. He's still going on strong so far. He's still his rude, brash self. Playing with people's emotions, playing with the family's emotions, even the outside family. He's just taking the mick out of everyone, bro. He even has this point where gets Greg and Tom to act like pigs. I was like, oh my gosh, wow. Because he's trying to get these deals done. People are messing up because they're not as vicious as he is, not as crude as he is, not as sly as he is. And people suffer for it. No, that's what happens, you know. Roman, he's trying his best. He gets involved with this Arab guy and try to get that Saudi money. And he gets into a sticky situation at some point. He even buys a Scottish team. Was it Hearts? He bought. I was like, what the heck? You bought a team? You don't even know what the heck football's about. He brandly bought a team with this guy because he thought it was his dad's favorite team. And he goes, no, I'm a Hibs fan. What the heck is wrong with you? You're crazy. So he's like, yeah, dad. Yeah, dad. Yeah. So yeah, he gets held at gunpoint at some point in the season, towards the end. And Ken and Shiv taking McAdam. Yeah. Taking McAdam because he literally just depressed at the end of the season. He's not just talking to himself after that incident, which you'd expect. This guy has a huge mouth. Him and Jerry hit it off more in this season as well. Love Jerry. Jerry's an amazing character. She's so good. Her and him and Jerry after that, but he has to marry Jerry at some point because Jerry's. I don't know if this guy's a necrophile or something. He's into some necro stuff, bro. The way he was talking in this season, this guy's suspect, but he seems to like Jerry very much. He used to go after Jerry, bro. Jerry used to say yes. But anyways, Tom finally stands up to himself at the end, stands up for himself against Shiv and Logan, the whole thing. He stands up to himself and says, like, nah, we ain't having this, bro. I'm not having this anymore. Towards the end, he actually said, okay, we might have to end this to Shiv. And I was like, yes. For once, he stood up to himself. He ate Logan's chicken. He ate his food and stuff right back on his plate. It was like, Logan, like, are you alright? So what the hell is going on? Because they're all trying to decide who's going to take the hit for this cruise fiasco that's going on. Because it's come back to bite him in the butt, this whole situation. Because someone spoke out about it. Because there was a mole. So Tom messes up in the actual hearing. Greg messes up a little bit as well. So then they all start pointing fingers at each other. Logan finally decides on Kendall to take the hit for the cruise situation. And that, I was like, oh my days. He goes, I need to pay it. And I was like, oh man, is he gonna leave the show? What's going on right now? What is going on? And then at the end of the season, he he does the ultimate technique. He's like, nah, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out like a boss, bro. I'm gonna go out like a whole savage. Oh, well, sitting on a ticking bomb. If you come and hurry up. He's like, nah, I'm out here ticking bomb mode. Single-handedly wrecked Logan Roy, his dad. Said he knew about all of this, what's going on. He was behind, he was behind the cover-ups. He was going in. Everyone's watching this on their boat, on their cruise ship. And at the end of this season, Logan Roy, the head honcho, the big boss man, Daddy O, had a smile on his face. This man had a smile on his face. He was like, yo, because before this even happened, Logan was like, hey, you're too soft, bro. You're too soft. You haven't got the killer instinct. You haven't got the killer instinct like he was talking about in season 1. Brought it back up in season 2 when they were going to feed him to the wolves, when he was about to lose his job and potentially go to prison. So Kendall was like, for sure, that I'm going out, yeah? Nah. And they just walked off like a G at the end of the season. Like Logan's face was like, God, that scene was so good. He was like, I'm screwed, but I love this. My son has finally become a man. And that warmed the cockles of his heart. But yeah, man, this season was incredible, bro. Thomas, I feel like he's had enough. Greg, he's fitting in more and more as the season's going on. Logan's brother, Greg's granddad. Yeah, it's Greg granddad? Yeah, I think he's Greg's granddad. I think so. So he has an inheritance from him, 250 mil, if he leaves the Roy household and comes back with him. He didn't go, he stayed. So that his inheritance is in jeopardy. So Greg is trying his best to stick with his crew and kind of do well out of this. Kendall brought him an apartment, so he's doing well so far. Connor, he still has his mad schemes of being president. This guy has lost his mind. This guy is crazy. Shiv, she wants to take over business. She's kind of in and out. She was shooting this season. I don't know where she's going half the time. She's untrustworthy as heck. Shiv is just straight double agent. People talk about Kendall. Shiv is a whole double agent. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's insane. It's insane. Marsha's had enough of Logan Roy at this point. That new girl that he's got, Rhea, she's gone. So he's got no woman in his life at this point. And it looks like he's going down come season 3. So we're going to see how that goes. Very interesting time. Season 3 is about to be glorious. So tell me what you guys think. I'm out. Peace.